Hello, my name is Jean Grunert from Seven Oaks Consulting. Welcome to our Monday Marketing Motivation. Each Monday, I usually come here with my lucky yard sale hat, which is filled with little strips of paper that have words on it related to marketing. I pull a word from the hat and I give you a couple of minutes, maybe 5-7 minutes worth of teaching on that word, and then an action item, usually aimed at small business owners and people who are managing their own marketing. Well, today we're shaking things up a little bit. The lucky hat's in the closet. I'm doing this video just because. On Friday, I posted to LinkedIn, or maybe it was Thursday, but I posted to LinkedIn something about my observations on AI and how it is impacting search, specifically how it is impacting search engine traffic and the types of content that are doing better with the AI search. And it really seemed to strike a nerve with people because there were so many people commenting on this post, asking great questions, and really it showed me that there are still a lot of questions out there about it. And coincidentally, on Friday, I had lunch with a fellow marketing agency owner, and we were talking about this very topic, and she asked almost the exact same questions. So I can tell that everybody's kind of asking the same questions, and I wanted to share some of my observations. Now, I'm recording this in August of 2025, and the way AI is changing so rapidly and search engine optimization is changing rapidly. This video may be obsolete quickly, I just don't know. But I did want to share with you my observations on how AI has impacted content online and search engine traffic to websites, and what I believe you should focus on now to help your websites. Again, this is what I believe today. It could change tomorrow, so take this all with a grain of salt. I wanted to use a little visual aid today. So I wanted to talk to you first about what we would call sort of the marketing funnel. All right, pretend this is an actual funnel, okay? Now, we talk a lot, years and years, let's say the last 5 to 10 years, a lot of books and articles are written about bringing traffic in organically to websites. And usually marketing people would recommend focusing on what's called top of funnel tofu content, and then filling middle of funnel and bottom of funnel content, right? Now, top of funnel content, the goal was to attract as many people as possible to fill your funnel, right? So think about it. You want to cast that net really wide and bring in lots and lots of people. The middle of funnel stuff was supposed to weed out some of the people who are just sort of casually looking and get more to your buyers. And the bottom of funnel stuff was to convert those convert those people visiting your site into an actual lead. So this was really specifically tailored to your target audience, to your unique selling proposition, to everything unique about your business, and really tried to match what the search intent was to what somebody wanted to buy. So in ye olden days before AI, like 2 years ago, 1 year ago, we focused a lot on this top of funnel content. And that's why a lot of website owners built glossaries on their sites. They have a lot of these like what is kind of questions, like what is the marketing funnel? What is A/B testing? What is a good substitute for buttermilk in a recipe? All those kind of simple questions. And then they'd write 500 words on it, try and rank for it. And that was a good strategy before the age of AI. What has happened to this funnel, guys, is that all of this stuff is gone. Meaning AI now gets this, right? AI is really good at searching the web, finding all of the stuff we've all written about that filled that top of funnel content, and regurgitating definitions. That's why at the top of the search now, a lot of people are just looking at what the AI spits out when they're asking, what is this? Or a simple question, how do I, what can I, blah. Anything really simple, I wouldn't even try and rank for it anymore. Okay, now AI will put a link to content that it's using, at least now some of them are, and that can help drive traffic to your site, but it's really not worth the time and the effort to focus, in my opinion, on the top of the funnel stuff now, because AI's got that. So what we want to do as marketers is focus more on highly specific content aligned to the deeper questions customers are asking about our work. Let's take a look at what that means. Again, in the past, a content piece, let's say an article on your website, answered one simple question. Now what we want to do is think about the deeper, more specific questions our customers are asking and try and answer them here. Okay, so you want to go deeper into it, and you also want to cast your net a little wider. What that means to me is doing what we used to call, and I've seen dubbed, the fan technique of keyword research. It's not focusing on just one keyword, but looking at all of the related keywords and sort of fanning out from your topic and then naturally working them into the content. So what we're looking at doing as content marketers, as marketing experts, as site owners, if you are looking to get all of that traffic into your funnel, or at least the best targeted traffic into your funnel through organic search engine marketing, is we're looking at coming up with not one keyword, but a cluster of keywords around a specific topic that gets more aligned, more deeply aligned with the buyer persona, what the person wants, what they need, and is highly specific now to what it is we do. So instead of just saying, what is A/B testing, and answering that question, I, as a marketing expert, would put on my site maybe examples of A/B testing, maybe the mathematical formulas that we use to calculate some of the metrics for it. I would make that article very deep and rich and encompass a lot of the other things and other terms that in the past I might have split off into secondary articles. This topic is not easy. I was thinking about it and I was like, well, should I dive into it? Should I not? I'll be writing a lot more about it. But the bottom line is that, at least to me, and what I am doing on my sites, is I am no longer concentrating on these simple keyword terms. I'm not writing about, glossary definitions or, trying at the basic level to give people information. Now they can get that from the AI search. What I'm trying to do as a marketer is give more of my opinions, align more problem-related things. What problems are my customers trying to solve, and how do I solve them in a unique way? What spin and perspective can I give to my content that an AI search engine can't? The thing with AI, I've seen so many people, I've had these conversations like the whole last 2 weeks, it seems, with every day my phone rings and somebody's like, hey, I want to use AI to generate my content. Think of AI like your junior level intern, because that's really what it is. It can come in and it can do some research for you. It can outline an article. It might even be able to do the first pass of the article. But what it can never do is give your unique perspective to that article. It can't give it that spin, those personal anecdotes, that lens through which you see your business and the world. So think about that and think about how that unique lens or perspective aligns with what your customers are searching for. Now, I want to end with the question that my friend asked me over lunch, and a lot of people asked me on that LinkedIn post. They said, well, if we're not targeting single keywords anymore and we're looking for these sort of problem statements, how do we find that? Well, you don't give up keywords. Keywords are still there. Basics of SEO are definitely still there. So you don't just throw the baby out with the bathwater, as they say. You continue with your best practices for SEO that have been in place forever. What you need to do is layer in another aspect of the keyword research, which is going to question and answer sites, going to places like Reddit, to Quora, to forums. Look and see what people are asking about the topic. Look at comments that people are leaving on your social media, on your blog, on your videos, wherever you interact with customers online. See if there's a specific refrain. People tend to ask similar questions when it's something I think that a lot of people are asking and nobody's answering. And of course, the best way is to talk to people. Your customers, you talk with them every day. What are they asking you? And how can you address it in a unique and special way? I hope this helps you. I would love to talk to you more about this and how it impacts your marketing. My name is Jean Grunert. I'm a fractional chief marketing officer, which means I step in and help small businesses, fast-growing companies, technology companies with outsourced marketing leadership. Basically, if they're growing quickly, they need a marketing leader They hire me to step in and manage their marketing teams or to run their marketing for them. I also do project-based marketings. I work with fellow marketing professionals to develop really good WordPress sites. And we do also proposal writing here at Seven Oaks Consulting. So check out our website. I would love to help you. I'd love to answer your questions too. So if you're not following me on LinkedIn, please do. Please drop a question here. Happy to answer as much as I can. Thank you for watching the Monday Marketing Motivation. There's no lesson for the week. I mean, this was a lesson, excuse me. There's no takeaway and no homework this week. So you get the week off. Go to the beach or something. But enjoy. Listen, the world of search engine optimization seems to be changing every day, especially with all of these AI tools and the impacts of every Google update. To keep up with it, your best course of action is actually to follow Google's search blog. You can look online for that. There's some other really good things to follow. Maybe this is your homework. Go look for Ann Smarty's Substack. She's brilliant. She writes about AI and search a lot. I also like Search Engine Journal and Yoast's updates. Yoast is a tool that people use to help with their organic SEO on their websites and blogs, and they have a really good newsletter. So I guess you do have homework for the week, and that's to look into these resources. I'll stick them in the description for the video so you can find them, but do follow some of them. Do sign up for my newsletter too. Heck, I'd love that. But your homework for the week is to keep abreast of this topic because it will change. It will change very quickly, and every change will impact the work that you do. And I want you to be successful. So I hope that this helps. Be well. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.